Hey everybody, Bill and Deb. And Deb's behind the camera.
Hi there.
Well, a lot of you may already know this, but here a while back, TST Wheels sent Deb an e-bike, and we did a couple videos about it, and needless to say, Deb absolutely loves her e-bike. Is that correct, dear?
Absolutely love it.
Well, since then, they went ahead and sent me an e-bike, and they gave me a choice as to what I would like to try. And me being a guy, I wanted to get something that looked, well, how do I say this? Rough, you know, that kind of thing. But anyway, this is the Hovsco HovRanger. The Hovsco HovRanger. Now, it has a lot of similarities with Deb's bike. The wheelbase is exactly the same, as a matter of fact. It has 27.5-inch wheels, just like Deb's bike does. But there are a few little differences. It does have the 720 watt-hour battery, which would be a 15 amp-hour battery, and it has the 500 watt hub motor. Did I get all that right?
I think so.
Anyway, I've ridden it a few times. I absolutely love it. There are a few little subtle differences on this bike as opposed to the other bike. This one has what they call a torque sensor. And what a torque sensor does, it actually reads the kind of pressure you're applying to the pedals, and then it responds accordingly. I guess that's the best way to explain that. And having ridden it a few times, all I can say is, wow. You know, it's really, really cool the way it responds. Come on up here, babe. We'll show them a few things here. Let me go ahead and turn this on right here. And your screen is right here. You don't have to get it quite that close. You can back off. There you go. The screen is right here, of course. Now on this one, you can have a trip odometer and a speedometer as well. What's unique about this particular bike is that when it comes with a sticker on the screen here, and there's a QR code. And what you need to do first is you go in and download an app on your phone, whether it be an Android or an iPhone, doesn't matter. And then once you download the Hovsco app, then you follow the prompts. It's a pretty simple process, relatively easy process. Go ahead and set up a account with them, which is not evasive at all. Not evasive at all. And then there will be a QR code on the screen here, which is a sticker, and you will, of course I've peeled it off since then, but then you scan that QR code, and then it'll go ahead and register your bike and everything. And once you do that, you can go in and set this up to be either a class 2 or a class 3 bike. And right now, what I did, I went ahead and just set it up as a class 2, which basically it'll limit you to around 20 miles per hour. I don't see any reason to be going faster than that right now, but as time goes on, I might, you know, play with that a little bit and see what we can do with it. Now you've got your thumb throttle right here. Right there is your thumb throttle, and your shifter is over here. Now this is a paddle shifter type setup. To shift up, you know, 1 through 7 going up, there's the trigger over here, and you press that paddle there. To shift down, you use your thumb and go here. And the next thing also is that it too has hydraulic disc brakes, which I absolutely love. You love yours too, don't you, dear?
Absolutely.
Yeah, those brakes are awesome. In addition to that, what this bike offers as well, you can also adjust the dampening on the front fork. Now I haven't played with that yet, but as time goes on I probably will. I don't know exactly what the setting is now, but it seems adequate for now for the kind of riding that we intend to be doing. But my opinion about that might change after a while, and I might play with that a little bit more. It's got your basic adjustments, you know, on the seat. It'll fit anywhere from what, a 5 foot?
5'2" to 6.
5'3", 5'2", 5'3" to 6'7",
I believe.
Yeah, I think so. And I'm 6'3", so I've got the seat raised accordingly. It's also adjustable forwards and back, and you can adjust the angle a little bit. And for right now, I've got it adjusted all the way back to give me a little bit more reach. Eventually, I may see if I can get an adjustable stem for it so I can raise the handlebars just a little, and that would probably, if I get an adjustable stem, it would probably mean that the handlebars might be a tad farther forward, which means that I may be playing with the seat adjustment here, forwards and backwards. But The bike is just awesome. It flat gets with the program. We went on a ride here the other day, and we had no trouble at all maintaining the 14-15 mile an hour speed limit that was on this particular route that we were on. We went over and toured the Pea Ridge Military Park just outside of Pea Ridge, Arkansas, and on that 7-mile run that takes you through the park, the speed limit's 15, and we had no trouble maintaining that speed, didn't we, dear?
No, I want to show the cool thing on the front.
The cool thing on the front?
The decal, the logo.
Oh, you like that logo?
I think that is so cool.
But anyway, it's just really a cool bike. Now, they do offer it in 2 colors. This bright blue, and then there was another one, I believe it's kind of a off black, would you say, dear?
I believe they called it charcoal, and this color is called indigo.
Yeah, this color is called indigo. I just like the way the color popped, and that's why I went this way. Of course, Deb influenced my decision a little bit there too.
I like color.
Yeah, she does. And in this particular color, the logo of the Hovsco logo here really pops as well, whereas it's not quite that, it doesn't pop quite that much in the other color, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. Anyway, about ready to take it for a ride. You want to take it for a ride?
I'm ready.
Or, well, I'm gonna follow you and you're gonna follow me. We're gonna trade back and forth. It does have 5 pedal assist modes, and so far I've barely gotten it out of pedal assist 2, and it's done everything I needed it to do. Now, it is rated up to 300 pounds, and I just happen to be close to that number. But how do I look today, dear?
You look better.
I look better?
You look great.
I look great. You know, I think this is the first time our followers have seen me in shorts.
Well, hey.
Yeah. I don't know what they're going to think about that.
It's bicycle.
I don't know what to think about that.
It's bicycle riding
Okay,
attire.
that's what it is. Anyway, we're going to get all set up with our camera gear and everything, and we're going to go for a ride. You ready to go for a ride, dear?
Yep.
All right. All right. We're on the road right now. How's it feel, babe?
Good.
Does it feel good?
Yeah.
All right, we haven't been on this trail for a while. This one will take us to a real pretty area up here in just a few minutes, just near Rogers, Arkansas, actually in Rogers, Arkansas. Takes us up to a park that's been there forever, but they've done a lot of renovation on this park. It's got a beautiful lake called Lake Atalanta, and we're fixing to go do a ride around it. I'm currently in 2nd gear, pedal assist 1. Right now it's totally effortless. Of course, we're kind of going downhill too. We'll get up on some straights here in a minute, and I'll go ahead and shift on down, and maybe we can talk Deb into going a little faster here just a little bit. Not right? You're fine. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Are you? Okay, well, I just want to make sure.
I was just waiting for directions.
You're okay. What I like about this torque sensor, now Deb's bike does not have a torque sensor. It is a cadence sensor, and there's definitely a difference between the two. And it's like when I hit the pedals, of course I apply quite a bit of power because I'm a bigger guy and, you know, all that stuff. But it really responds just right on the money. I mean, just really, really responds. And I think that is so cool. I just love these hydraulic disc brakes. They're just amazing how well they work. And we're going 11 miles an hour. This bike is just so stable, and I feel so secure on it. And I know I've mentioned this before. Deb doesn't like for me to mention this, but I am 70 years old. And this is a shout out to all you seniors out there wondering if, you know, you could do something like this. And folks, I've had my health issues in the past. You know, it wasn't that many years ago that I had a serious spinal infection, came real close to being paralyzed from the waist down. And when I finally got out of the hospital, it took me 6 months to learn how to walk all over again, to where I could walk again. So, you know, e-bikes are a plus for especially folks in our generation. And all you got to do, boy, she's just taking me everywhere, isn't she?
Not sure where I'm going.
Well, I think you're going correctly. Eventually, you can speed it up a little bit if you want. We're going 11 miles an hour. Oh, I think she hit pedal assist 2. I'm still in pedal assist 1. And we're on a little bit of an incline here. Going 13 miles an hour. And I feel great. This is just awesome. Isn't that a beautiful lake, folks? It's just beautiful right here. I'm still in pedal assist 1. And I'm holding 13 miles an hour. Of course, Deb just walked off. But she went to pedal assist 2. We're going to have a steeper incline right up here. Now remember, folks, I weigh right at 300 pounds. No, I did not play football when I was in school. And I think I'm in like 4th gear, still in pedal assist 1. Let's bump it up. Pedal assist 2. Oh yeah. Steep incline, pedal assist 2. 11 miles an hour up this incline. If I was on my regular bike, I'd be getting off and walking. And, okay. Well, let's go back down and get on the trail.
Sounds like a plan.
You ready?
Yep.
Here we go. Wow, and I took off in pedal assist 2. And boy, I can sure feel it jump. I'm gonna take it down to 1. And I'm gonna rely on my brakes. Now that's a steep. See that? But look, these disc brakes, hydraulic disc brakes, I feel very, very, very secure.
Can't believe we climbed this hill so easily.
I don't know, where's Deb? Are you back there?
I said I couldn't believe we climbed that hill that easily.
Oh, I know. Well, I couldn't hear you. I know they could hear you, but I couldn't hear you.
Ah.
Yeah, I know. It's just awesome.
That was awesome.
Absolutely awesome.
When I had to walk that.
We would have been getting off and walking on our other bikes. Of course, we're going back downhill now. I'm in pedal assist 1. And the gear I'm in right now feels good. Shifting, by the way, is pretty much effortless. It's really easy. You know, it's just a finger and thumb action. And of course, you gotta, you know, be pedaling when you shift, so the derailer will know what to do. You have a total of 7 speeds. And we're gonna turn in right here. Are you behind me?
I'm right behind you.
Okay. And here we go. I think this is much better. Oh yeah. And we're just cruising right along here, 10, 11 miles an hour. Ain't no thing. All right, I'm gonna go back up a hill here. I'm still in pedal assist 1, maintaining 11 miles an hour, no sweat coming up this hill. What's neat about this trail around here is you got all these little points where you can stop and look at the view over the lake. This area, this lake and this park has been here
Stop at the next bench. Adjust my seat.
Okay.
Didn't know it was coming up.
Here we go. Man, I'll tell you what, I think I'm in like 4th gear. I'm not positive. But taken off from a standing start just now with pedal assist 1. It's just like it said, okay, I'm ready to go, let's go. Okay, I'm ready to go, let's go. And here we go. These little inclines here, and I say little, they're really not all that little. But to be honest with you, they're not a challenge at all with this bike. And I am not huffing and puffing at all. And hopefully you can hear that. How you doing? I just love those brakes. I cannot praise those brakes enough. That's all there is to it. And I could go a lot faster than what I'm going, but why? Why do I need to do that right now? 13 miles an hour, pedal assist 1. Let's grab another gear. And we got another incline right here. And here we go. Deb and I rode around this once in our pedal bikes. And that was enough. Man, that was just nothing, folks. Just nothing. Shows we've ridden 2.7 miles. I don't know if you can see it or not. Oh man, this is just nothing. This is so enjoyable. So enjoyable. I cannot stress that enough, how enjoyable. Northwest Arkansas is absolutely beautiful this time of year. This is May. Just gorgeous. Man. Here I am sitting straight up. Barely got my fingers on the grips. She feels so steady, so smooth, so well balanced. I just can't get over that. I absolutely love this bike. Absolutely love it. Used to be a skating rink down here in the old days. When I was sparking Deb, I'd meet her at the skating rink.
Hi there.
And she even let me skate with her in the spotlight skate. Do you believe that? You doing all right back there?
Just fine.
Are you tired?
No.
I didn't think so. 11 miles an hour. We've gone 3.9 miles. Still full battery, and didn't expect any less, to be honest with you. You know, I've never really just ran the throttle. Let's try that. Oh yeah, here we go. There's throttle only. Don't really intend to do that. And we're 19 miles an hour, throttle only. Now remember, I weigh 300 pounds, but still, it's going faster than I care to go. I'm going to back off on that. Climbed a little. Now we are on a slight incline now, headed back to where we started. Hi. Now we're back in pedal assist. And by the way, you can get, there are accessories available for this bike. You can get I call it a luggage rack, but a rack on the back. And I do have one, I just haven't put it on yet. You can also get a fender kit for it as well, if you're so inclined. I just like the fenderless look myself. You doing all right back there, babe?
Right behind you.
Everybody get a good shot, yeah. Yeah, we ended up riding about 4.5 miles. I didn't double check it against an app or anything. See now that I am down 1 bar on the battery. What is your battery saying?
Full bore?
You're still full bars?
Yep.
Well, I hit throttle only just a little bit ago. That's probably what did that.
I did not do that.
Yeah, and I got up to 19 miles an hour just on throttle alone.
That was quite a ride.
Yes, it was. All I can say is, well, let's be honest. This is like a couple days later. Yeah, we've been waiting for the rain to stop so we could go ahead and shoot our closing remarks. Yeah, but the day that we went riding was absolutely beautiful, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Yes, just absolutely gorgeous. And all I can say is, I absolutely love this bike, and I mean that in all sincerity, folks. I'm a big guy, and this bike is very comfortable for me to ride. I will be looking into maybe a stem riser here, you know, to give me a little bit more height on the handlebars, but I fully expected that from the get-go because I'm a pretty tall guy. And how did I look riding it, dear?
You look good.
Did I really?
Yeah,
and,
it fits you.
and again, did I look okay in my shorts?
Well, yes. That's ridiculous.
I just don't wear shorts that much. But anyway, this bike is absolutely fabulous. Now, one thing I didn't mention earlier, it was a snap to put together. I didn't even have to look at the instructions this time, did I, dear?
No.
No?
Didn't read the instructions.
Men never do. But we had it together in no time. Now, I will admit that when I went to try to connect the bike to my phone, which you have to do, that's one of the steps that you do have to do.
That took a while.
I had a little bit of an issue there, but I contacted the technical department, and they helped me get through it. And I really think what it was, more than anything else, was the fact that my internet connection wasn't all that great where I was.
Could have been.
Yeah. So when you're working with something like that and you're getting ready to connect your phone to the bike, make sure you've got a good internet connection. And that's one thing that I will say right now. But they stuck right with me, and once they were sticking with me, it actually took longer in between us texting back and forth, you know, than anything else. But got it up and going, and I let them know how much I appreciated them helping me. And you know, I'm not too savvy with all this stuff, so probably my
you should have just let your grandson
I should have just let one of my grandkids do it. Yeah,
that's right.
What I should have done. But one thing we didn't mention earlier, we don't have the battery in it right now, but the battery does fit right in this compartment right here. It's real easy to install. There's a key that goes in right here. You turn the key, and that allows the battery to drop out. There's a little knob you turn here too, kind of a safety knob I like to call it, that'll hold it in place. And then when you turn the key to release it, you turn this little knob and the battery drops right out of the bottom, and then it goes back in the same way real easily. Deb is usually mounting the batteries in the bikes while I'm taking care of the bike rack, you know, getting it all nice and secure. The seat was comfortable. One thing we did do after we got done filming that day, we decided just to go for a leisurely ride and not worry about having to do any filming.
That's right.
So we took off riding, and we ended up going up another hill that was a whole lot steeper than the hill we climbed in the video, didn't we?
Well, originally we said we're just going to go part way up that hill.
Yeah.
Because we knew it went all the way up to downtown Rogers.
Right.
And we went up a ways, and all of a sudden it occurred to me that, you know what, we're reaching the top.
Yeah. It was nothing. It was nothing to climb that hill, and that's probably in Northwest Arkansas. Those of you that might be familiar with this area, I mean, it's like this, you know, everywhere you go.
Somewhere, yes.
Pretty much, and especially on the bike trails. You know, we're in the Ozark mountain range. You know, is where we are basically, and it was nothing to climb clear to the top of that hill, and we couldn't believe it.
Couldn't believe it. Yeah. I never got out of pedal assist 2 to run that
and
hill.
neither did I. I use pedal assist too to get to the top, but man, as we got higher and higher up the hill, my smile got bigger and bigger and bigger, you know, and then when we got to the top, we looked at each other and thought, man, we're cool, you know, but it's just absolutely fabulous. It's easy to ride, very, very stable. I don't know how much more I can say about this bike.
If you're looking for an e-bike, be sure and check out Hovsco.
Yes, check out the Hovsco, and they have a full line of bikes, not just the HovRanger, but they've got a full line of bikes. They got the fold-up bikes. They've got fat tire bikes. I mean, take a look at the Hovsco line, and it's spelled Hovsco. Right?
That is correct.
Yeah. But man, fabulous bike. Be sure and be looking in the description, because I'll just about bet you there's going to be a discount promo code in the description.
I bet there is too.
And we will also show it in a pinned comment in the comment thread, so it'll be real easy to find it.
Yeah.
But anyway, anything else you would like to add?
Nope, just
before
thank
we
you.
go?
Thank you, Hovsco. Thank you for watching.
Yes.
And we are going to have a lot of adventures.
I know that we're going to have a bunch of fun riding these bikes. It's going to be absolutely fabulous. It's really going to be a part of our health consciousness or health awareness that we're getting involved in now.
We've been involved, but this is going to make it easier.
Yeah. And anyway, folks, check them out. It's really, really worth your time to check it out. Anyway, this is Bill and Deb with I Ride Tiny House Adventures, and you know exactly what we're going to say. I hope they do. We're not camping.
We are living.
Y'all get out there and do some living, and we'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.